Monday. It's Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday. It is Monday. Hello, Kenneth. Good morning. It is still morning, right? Yes. It's still a little early. You can still grab your coffee. I actually just got my coffee. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Morning. Okay, we got a few people in. Oh, thanks for the hearts. We got a few people in, so I'm going to go ahead and start. First of all, happy Monday. Did y'all survive the weekend? What did you do this weekend? It's what I want to know. I had 5 events on Saturday alone, and instead I went and ran errands and did nothing. And I was so comfortable. By the time I got home, I really didn't want to get dressed up and go out, so I stayed in. I don't know about you guys. Oh, thanks. Not really. It's the angle of the camera. But yesterday was a great event, and again, I stayed in. I didn't do anything really. So, what did you guys do? I know we had tailgating. We had a UT game, which UT won. Yay, hook 'em horns. We had a bubbles and brunch event. It was a fundraiser, and I didn't go to that. It was at the Whip Inn, and but I'll go to some events this weekend or this week, which is another thing we're going to talk about. So nobody had any great plans this weekend. Nobody did anything fun. Camping, hiking, sleeping. The weather is starting to turn here. I'm in Austin, Texas, and it's just now getting cool. So we can't really, it's hard to plan for outdoor things because sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's cold, other times it's, 80 degrees, and it's play by ear. This is winter in Texas. So welcome. Events that we have going on this week. I'm getting my laptop up. Today, actually, I don't know if you guys are members of USBG, which is the United States Bartenders Guild. They're doing their meeting in Austin. I know there's chapters all over the United States. If you're in the service industry, it's a great organization. If you don't belong to it, they have events all the time. And the brand ambassadors for all the different spirits and beers and wines are always doing events and education seminars, etc. So it's fun. I've done bourbon school. I've done different portfolio tastings and education. We get tours of all the distilleries. So it's a lot of fun. And, if you're in that industry, then it's a good organization to belong to. Actually, what industry are you guys in that you're able to be on Periscope during the day? I'm curious. I actually own a social media company, and I'm online all the time, and it's a flexible schedule. So I'm able to kind of set my own hours and do what I want to do when I want to do it. But it's also a lot of hours and a lot of no downtime. So I'm always on. So when I have those lazy weekends like I had this weekend, I take advantage of it. It's sometimes good. So again, I am in Austin, Texas. There is an event tomorrow. If you are interested, it's called the November Launch Party, and it is at Design with Consignment. It is being put on by the Austin Women magazine, and it's always free. And it's from 6 to 8 on Tuesday, November the 10th at, Design with Consignment. And that address is 3301 Steck if you're interested. The event is on Facebook. It's called November Launch Party. Or you can go to Austin Women Magazine, and they have that event as well as many others coming up. This one particularly is going to benefit the Junior League of Austin. And speaking of Junior League, it's also time for the Christmas affair that they have every year. I think this year is like the 15th, starting on the 15th. I'll have to look it up. I'll have it for you guys in the next few days. But that's always a fun event as well. And it's at the Palmer Event Center, I believe. So that's one, if you're interested in doing that. We also have tomorrow night as well. Everything starts happening on Tuesdays. This one's at 7 o'clock. So you could go to that one and then go to the 7 o'clock one. It's called the Best of Cabo. If you're not familiar with this little place, it's called Departure Lounge. And it's a kind of a little wine bar. They have coffee and wine and just couches and lounge areas. And they have different travel companies come in and talk about different stuff. And one of the ones that we did before was actually the people who do the space travel, and they were selling spots to go up in the rocket thing. So that one was interesting. I actually stumbled upon this place by accident and got on their mailing list, and they have really cool events. So tomorrow night it's 7 o'clock, Departure Lounge. It's a wine reception and resort showcase. And it's at Departure Lounge from 7 to 9, I believe. Yep. And that address is 311 West 5th. It's a little place on the corner. You can't miss it. Really cool. So they have fun stuff. And it's free. Try to give you guys all the free stuff so you don't have to pay for any alcohol. Okay, so this one you are going to have to pay for. But it's a fun one if you like this kind of thing. It's called Whiskey Women. And it is being put on by the USBG group that I was speaking about earlier. And one of the current president is Jessica Sanders. And she also owns Drinkwell, if you've ever been there. And so she's doing an event called Whiskey Women tomorrow at the W Hotel. If you've not been to the W Hotel, you really are missing out. It's on 200 Lavaca, so it's on 2nd and Lavaca. You can't miss it. But they have this room called the Red Room. And you go through, it's usually closed off. But when they open it, it's this red room. It's this huge room of nothing but red banquettes and red couches and red velvet. The walls are red. It's kind of really dark in there, but they have this cool bar in the back. But it's a fun place to just kind of hang out, mingle, and kind of hide away from everybody. They call it a secret room, but it's really not that secret because everybody knows about it, and you can get into it. So to me, secret rooms are the ones that you have to know how to get into them, and we're going to talk about those later on in the week. So tickets are available. It is, I think it's $20, but it's a tasting of food pairing, whiskey tasting, and then cocktail making. So for women. Sorry guys, women only, but you're welcome to join us afterwards. So it's Wednesday, which is the 11th? Yep, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. That one is on Wednesday. That's where I'm going to be. That should be a lot of fun. And then also on Wednesday, sorry, I'm looking at this is on 12th. If you're in the Round Rock area, Round Rock Professional Networking Happy Hour is at 121 on Main. It's a new little place. It's 7 o'clock. That one I think is free as well. November the 12th, which is Thursday. There's a bunch of them. The Movember Mustache and Beard Competition. You've got to go to this. This is going to be hilarious. At Craftsman, which is right there on East Cesar Chavez. If you know where Stay Gold and Drinks is, it's what I call my trifecta. So it's Stay Gold, Craftsman, and then across the street is Drinks Lounge. But they are from 7 p.m. And it's sponsored by Jameson and Boss Man Brands. So you know that's going to be fun. I think they have like drink specials, etc. A couple of bites. They also have some food trucks out there. Garbo's lobster food truck is out there. So yummy. Also, the Golden Goose Grand Opening. And this is in San Antonio. So if you're in the San Antonio area, that one is on Thursday as well. From 4 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not in San Antonio. This is in Austin. Grand opening. It's on South Lamar. It's a neighborhood dive bar. Doors will open at 4 and it will run until 2 a.m. There's a band at 10 p.m. and it's the Golden Goose 2034 South Lamar. So that should be interesting. I don't really go south much on South Lamar, but I have been lately, just because there's a lot of cool little places opening up along that avenue. Okay, so that's on Thursday, the mustache and beard competition at Craftsman on Cesar Chavez. So you're going to be on South Austin area. Great way to do it. And then I think Grupo Fantasma, if you were a group fan of theirs, their CD release party is also on Thursday night, November the 12th at 7 p.m. at the Mohawk. And then Friday, if you're out and about, Total Wine, we're doing Precious Vodka is doing a sampling at the Lakeline store in Cedar Park. So if you're out and about, come on by. So those of you who are still in the room get the last of my scope for today. Now I want to talk about cursing. When is it acceptable? Is it acceptable to curse in public? To me, if you're old enough to know what you're saying, it's good. But while I was out and about running errands this weekend, there was some little kids who were not acting the best. And these kids were cursing up a storm in public in the store, and the parents were doing nothing. Or should I say, the mother was doing nothing. So, I don't know, but I must have grown up at a different time, but we did that, and we got our butts whooped. And, it's just, not cool. So, anyway, I thought it was interesting and thought I would ask, when is it appropriate? Is it appropriate to curse? I try not to curse too much, because there at a time I was, like, every other word out of my mouth was a curse word, and I finally realized, and this was like when I was way younger, but you get in a group of friends and everything, and it just happens. So, anyway. Just wondering what your favorite curse word is. Monday, it is 10 a.m. here in Austin, Texas. I hope you have a great week. Follow me if you're not already. And I will see you next time. We have an event, like I said, this afternoon. So I'll probably be scoping a little bit from there. It's at a cool place called the Roosevelt Room down on 5th Street. So we'll see you guys later. Take care. Grab that cup of coffee if you haven't already. Bye.